In this video, I will show you how to add a text to your drawing or project in AutoCAD. And for those of you who are having a problem with the text coming out very small, I'll also be covering that in this tutorial. I'm using here a project that I created before, and if you'd like to watch the process of making it, I will leave you a link in the description box. My name is Jay. I make AutoCAD tutorials for interior designers and architects. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button to get my weekly tutorials on AutoCAD. To add text to your drawing in AutoCAD, the simplest way to do it is to actually use the text command from the Home ribbon up here. So make sure you're on Home ribbon, and then here in the annotation section, you will see a text icon right here. And once you click on that, AutoCAD will ask you to specify a first corner, and basically it wants you to draw a rectangle that represent the dialog box where the text will sit. So for example, let's say we want to add a text here that says bedroom. So I'm going to zoom into this area right here, and I'm going to click one click here with the mouse and then another click just to draw a rectangle that represents the dialog box. And then here I'm going to click, I'm going to type, sorry, for example, bedroom 1. Okay. And then to finish the text, what I can do, I can click here on the big tick mark, or I can click outside the text over here. But for now, I'm just going to click on the green tick mark. And notice we get this problem. The text is very tiny, or it might look like it disappeared, but actually it's very, very small. And you can see here, it's this tiny. And to fix that, what we need to do, there's two ways to fix it. The easy way or the simple way to fix it is to select the text, and then you want to make sure that this window right here, the properties window, is open. If it's not open on your end, you can open it by heading to the view tab on the top or the view ribbon, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go to view, and then make sure to click on properties for this window to open up. It's called properties palette. It's in the palette section. I'm just going to show it a little differently. You will see it something like this. I'm just going to click on it and then click on it again to show you how it appears. It appears like this. And to make it similar to what I had earlier, you just want to drag from this, click and drag on this dark gray bar pretty much, and then you can go to the right or to the left, and that will dock the properties window to the right side. So you would have it this way, all right? And back now to the text that we have. So you want to select the text element first, and then from here, see under properties, you want to look down under text, and then go a little bit down here to text height, and then you can type something like 4 inches, and that will make it like a proper size relative to the drawing. Okay, and in case you wanted to make it a little bigger, you can do 6 inches, for example. That will make it a little bit even bigger. All right, and then I'm gonna deselect by clicking escape on the keyboard. Now, every time you draw a text element or you add a text element, you will have to do this modification. So I'm just gonna illustrate that. I'm gonna do another text. I'm gonna draw a box here, and I'm gonna say here living room, for example, and then I'm gonna click outside the box to finish it. It will come small again, and you will have to go to properties and fix it. So this is not like the ultimate solution for this. What you really want to do is actually head to the annotate tab up here. I'm gonna go there, and then from here in the annotate tab, you will see here the text on the left side. You'll see dimensions, letters, and whatnot. And from here, what you want to do, you want to click on this small arrow right here, and that will open a window called Text Style Manager. Okay, it's this literally tiny arrow here in the corner of the text section, and I'm gonna click on it, and we will get this window which has something called a text style. Now this is one way to access it. I'll show you another way. You can access it from the home ribbon as well, and then from here click on annotation, and then click on this small icon right here that says text style, and that will open the same window. Now here on my end, you see there are several styles, but on your end you should only be seeing something called standard. Let me show you this in an empty drawing. I'm gonna go here to this drawing. It's not that empty, so but it's okay. I only have here this basic walls, doors, and windows. And from here, I'm gonna go to the text style again. And I know that I don't have here anything special except for this one. But anyway, what you're gonna see is standard, and you're gonna see annotative as well. All right. So from here, when you see that you want to change the standard height, a style has a height, and then from here you want to put a value that's good for you, a good size. So for here, I'm just gonna go back to my drawing. That way, I show you here, and then I'm gonna go back to the textile, right? And then standard here, the height, I have it at 316. You might see it as 0 on your end, but really you want to choose a value like much bigger than that. So for example, you can choose 4 inches like I showed you earlier. It works just fine for the standard style. And then I'm going to hit apply and close. And the next time I add a text, it will come out at the proper size. So let's say here I do again another text and I say living room, and then I close the text editor. Here we go. Right away it will add it in the proper size, and that setting will be saved to the text style. One more thing I would like to add and mention is that you noticed I have multiple text styles that are created here. You see they say JC001 and all the way to 192. And the difference between these text styles is that I made a style that gives me a proper text size for each scale. So for example, if I want to use a text that fit the quarter inch scale, I would use this one right here, the one that's called 048. And to make it simple to use, I actually saved them here, all of them, the textiles. And you can see I have them all in the proper size or the standard size for architecture and interior design drawings. And based on this, for example, if you want to use this text size or a text style that match scale 1:1 or full scale, you can just click on it, select it, and then from here you can see what kind of style is this. And here it says JC001. So this is the style that will give you this size. And then if you want a size that fit quarter inch scale, just select this one, and then you can see from the properties window that the style name is JC048. So going back to our drawing, I can switch now the text style to something else. I'm going to switch to annotate. And then from here where it says standard, that's the current style in use. I will switch it to JC048. That will give me a bigger text size that match the scale of the drawing that I want to use. So like for example, a floor plan, it's pretty common to use quarter inch scale. And then from here, I'll click on the text command. And for example, I want to add bathroom here. So I will add a box. Then I will type bathroom. Here we go. It comes in the proper scale, right? And then let's say I want to use something for the 1/8 scale. I'm going to select this text. And then from here, I will choose JC096. And by the way, the reason I'm mentioning this, I will actually drop you a link in the description box so you can download these text styles for free, and you're more than welcome to use them in your projects and drawings in AutoCAD. Okay, and I'll just show you now the other style that fits the 1/8 of an inch scale, and I'll do a text, and you will see this one is much bigger. So for example, let's say I want to put a text here that says patio or entrance, and then click on the green tick mark, and you can see this one is much bigger than the other text styles we used, right? And that's how to add text in AutoCAD and fixing the size.